Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Tub and GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic book day, and new comics are coming to the shelves all across the world. You can get them digitally, you can get them physically, you can get them any way you want. And one of those being released today is in my hand. This is Cecil and Jordan in New York. I don't know, it's Cecil or Cecil? Cecil? Whatever. It's Cecil and Jordan in New York Stories by Gabrielle Bell, published by Uncivilized Books. Basically, so this is a new edition. And there's more material that is in there than other editions. I don't know what material that is. Basically, this collects a whole bunch of short stories from Gabrielle Bell, and it's a really kind of, I don't want to call it slice of life stories, because it's not really Gabrielle Bell's life from what I can tell, but more like observations and experiences that we have. And it's, it's a pretty thick book. There's a lot of stuff. It's about 160 pages. Almost 160 pages of actual cartoons. Some of them are really short, some of them are fairly long, and almost all of them got me to laugh or think in some way. So it's one of those collections that's kind of an exploration of humanity and human experiences, and we can kind of relate to in some way. So that I think it's really kind of cool that way. I really like reading this and kind of getting the world from someone else's perspective. It reminds me a lot of the cartoonists that I liked growing up that really kind of reflected on life, that Far Side type stuff where there might be twists and turns a little bit that kind of makes what should be dull or maybe sad or weird moments into humorous stuff. The other thing I really dig is the art, which is fairly minimal. You can kind of tell that Bell uses as few lines as possible, as few details as possible to kind of get the story apart, and that I think in many ways emphasizes the interactions between all the characters, which is really at the heart of everything. So I don't want to call it minimalist, but we're not talking heavy detailed comics here. This is indie comics at their best. It's a really great read. I enjoyed it a lot. This retails for $19.95. To show off some of the art to kind of give you an idea of that. Like, this is about as complicated as things get. There's a color comic that's in here. But other than maybe a few here and there, it's mostly black and white. Kind of give you this kind of gives you an idea. Like, a lot of it's 9 panels. I don't know if all of it's 9 panels. No, not all of it's 9 panels. It's a lot of panels. It tends to be like 6 or 9 panels on a page. You can kind of get a sense there is like, we're not talking like heavy detail and art. It's really focused on the characters, which is good. And there's just like this great humor about it all. And it just got me to laugh. I mean, it was good. Like the I don't know. It really kind of reminds me of like those '90s films out, like the Kevin Smithish, David Linklater sort of films. And yeah, and it's kind of, I think it's kind of probably the best, what it reminds me a lot of. It's good. Like, it's really, really good. I'm not going to be shocked if this is on a whole bunch of best of lists. Again, like, the only thing that I don't know about this is that it says that there is new material from other printing, like compared to other printings. I just don't know what that is. I would like to point it out, but I don't know how much of it's new and how much it's not. But basically, it's just like really humorous slice of life stuff. Actually, absolutely really enjoy it. It's some great stuff. Uncivilized Books, go support them. Great indie comic publisher. Really fantastic stuff that they're doing. It's one of those indie publishers and small press publishers that if I recommend their stuff, I don't feel bad. I know it's going to be good. So this is not too shocking. And it's good. This is really, really good. This is cool. It's good. You can go get this in comic shops now. There is a link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. If there's no shop, no problem. We do have an affiliate link. There are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. Do say I want you to support your comic shop. Always support your comic shops. They are the backbone of the industry. Without them, it's just things wouldn't work very well. I want to thank Uncivilized Books for hooking us up with the review copy. We always appreciate your support, and thank you for watching. Appreciate your support as well. If you're into comics, if you're into graphic novels, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.